Hello everyone, welcome to Tarot Between Sisters. My name is Lady Phoebe and we're going to do just a general reading today. My camera's like just a titch tilted, you're just going to have to go with it. Just going to have to go with it with me. Okay, so what are the energies that the collective needs to know right now? Okay, I'm brought to the same thing. So I don't know how many of you go on my TikTok lives, but yesterday I had this feeling all day yesterday, and then I expressed it on live, and a lot of people are like, yes, oh my God. So I want to say it again here just because I think it bears repeating, and Spirit brought it up in my mind again. So there's obviously someone here that could benefit from it, or it needs to be on here. So the way that I was feeling like this deep sense of excitement. Like I was so excited about something, but I didn't know what it was. Like I couldn't put my finger on it. And even like I was out for lunch with my husband and I was having a hard time finding something to say. To be like perfectly honest, I was having a hard time saying something because I was just so in this feeling of this excitement. But like I said, I couldn't put my finger on why I was so excited. It was like, I was excited because I could feel that something's shifting, and because it was something about healing. And I'm like, I was so excited because I could feel this newness coming and this shifting coming, and I could feel things breaking apart and releasing. And it was awesome. But then my ego kind of got involved a little bit, and I started getting anxiety. And I started kind of going, well, what if I can not handle what comes? Like, what if it's a change and I don't like, so I want to relay this on here so that if anyone is feeling the same, don't worry about it and don't let that anxiety actually cover up the beauty of that first feeling, because it was such a deep, contented excitement that I felt. And then I went and ruined it by being scared of things. So I just wanted to say that as far as what is definitely happening in the collective right now. That is for sure happening in the collective right now. Ooh. Okay. These two cards actually go very much into what I was saying. So the Five of Pentacles, generally this card is being left out in the cold. That's the general understanding of this card. But it's funny. I actually was doing some research, and with tarot, there's always a new development of a meaning that it could mean. And because we have the Magician upside down beside it, and just what I was saying before. So another version of this card is also that you've almost given away the ways of the world. So by maybe the people inside of this building looking out at you, they see someone who is starving, cold, sick, ill, whatever. But what you've actually underdone is you've underdone to undo the ways of the world. And so you have taken on poverty because you understand that money isn't happiness. You take on this air of not having anything, or dirty clothes, or whatever, because you're starting to understand that nothing in this 3D world holds value for you. So that shift that I was talking about before, I think that's what's actually happening. I think that we are starting to look through this illusion a little bit, not at it. We're not looking at the illusion, we're looking through the illusion. And I don't think this is something that's on a consistent stage. I think that there's times where we're seeing more through the illusion instead of the illusion. So instead of seeing this slinky, I'm looking through the slinky at what the truth is. So a lot of times we see this solid slinky and we can't see what's on the other side of the slinky. Like you can't see my fingers here, but we're looking through it, and so now you can see my fingers on the other side. So it's a very cool thing. Now the Magician upside down kind of goes into, again, what I was saying about the anxiety aspect of what I was talking about, because on one hand I felt this beauty, like this complete release, and like I said, this deep down fucking excitement about something shifting and changing. But then I felt the anxiety, and the Magician upside down reminds me of that, because the Magician right side up, and its healthy expression, is the full understanding and knowledge that you have everything that you need. There's nothing outside of you that you don't have inside that you can't use to manifest and make the world your reality, or make the reality what you want. Upside down though, there is a reluctance to fully embrace all that you are. There's parts of yourself that you're like, oh no, that's not lovable, or that's guilty, or that's unworthy. But it's funny, by embracing all that we are, that's how we get that magician right side up, because the magician uses everything at its disposal to get what it needs. Whereas when it's upside down, it's forgetting parts of itself, and there's power in those parts. Like when we separate ourselves off, we are powerless because we're not fully embracing our oneness. So that's just kind of what that's saying. So that was actually a really good nod to the general energies. Yeah, and so Two of Swords upside down. So there's a decision that is not being made. It's like stalemate. And I feel like you have all the information, so it's not even that you're waiting for more info before you can make a proper decision. You've actually you've played out this a million times in your head, and it's the swords, and that's the air sign, which is thinking. And so you have mentally exhausted everything. You have fully realized both of your decisions that you need to make, but you are just still unwilling to actually make the decision and move forward, which can really feel like being stuck, but it's not the world sticking you into something. You are doing this yourself. Like, I love saying a person of your own making, because it literally is. And so a person of your own making, but guess what? You can undo that. So, okay, then we've got Judgment upside down. So there's, again, going into, because this one's like, you're being called to be reborn, but it's upside down. So you're being called, and you're hearing the call, but you're not choosing to go with it. So again, like I keep on referring back to this initial thing that I was talking about, but this excitement and this wonder, but then the anxiety that's following it. So it's like choosing the doubts more than the experience of that excitement. And it's funny, like even yesterday when I was feeling this deep seated excitement, that felt more real to me than the anxiety did. But because the anxiety is an uncomfortable feeling, and so it kind of comes up and overpowers everything, it feels more real. Even though when I'm looking back at it now and I was like, no, actually that felt very hollow, whereas that initial feeling felt very real and big and huge and just like the world. It just felt massive. It felt fucking massive. So, it felt fucking massive. So the world is this one is a big travel card. So I feel that there may be some of you that are traveling. Maybe that's a decision that you're not wanting to make, is that there's a move that needs to happen, and it will rejuvenate you and make things all brand new, but you're just too worried about the what ifs that you're not actually looking at I'm trying to think of too busy looking at the what if, but you're not looking at the actual, why can't I find this wording? See, even I'm trying to find, but what ifs, because I'm so stuck in the doubt of it that I'm not actually realizing all the possibilities that could happen. Because this, every new move that we do, or yes, it is scary, but the amount of opportunities that we get when we go to a new space is infinite. And so this is really saying, are you going to want to be stuck in these doubts forever, or are you going to move forward and have all these possibilities unfold? Yeah, Page of Pentacles. So there might even be a move for work coming, because that's what the Pentacles are. And Page is like a new offer. It's just it's not a fully realized idea, like it's pretty immature, but it is like a message of, hey, there's this new business opportunity over here, you could do this. But there's something you guys aren't trusting your intuition, because that's upside down. Two of Cups upside down. So your intuition is saying, hey, do this new move. Like, this is going to be really fucking awesome for you. And actually, you're really going to be able to discover all that you are in this new move. But you're really reluctant to make that new fucking decision. And to okay, I want this newness. I want to be reborn again. And it's this want that you want to, but then now it's unfolding in front of you and you're going, oh no, I'm too scared. Even though you've been working and asking and manifesting all these things that you've been working towards, and now it's finally presenting itself and you're backing away going, oh no, that's scary. No, that's too scary. I can't do that. So it's a strange, you know what I mean? It's a strange thing. And you know what? Okay, we all do this. I don't know anyone that doesn't. Every time I'm like, oh my God, I want this so bad. And then I make my plans and I make my learnings and I do all these things, and then it comes in and presents itself to me and I'm like, whoa, it's happening too fast. Whoa, man, slow down. Hi. This isn't live, I'm doing a YouTube video. Oh. Okay, fuck.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
I'm doing a recording.
Alright.
Okay, so again, remember I said a prison of your own making? That's what this fucking card is. So I'm not surprised that this one came out. The 8 of Swords. So you can see, to the appearance, it looks like she's blindfolded and has hands behind her back tied. And then she looks trapped. But the swords are your mind. It's a prison of your own making. And you can get out of it. Like, there's no... Again, another sword. This one's upside down, though. So there's no one keeping you there but you. There's no jailer. There's no key. There's no lock. You literally just have to push open the door and walk through. But you're so stuck in that victim feeling that someone is doing this to me. You're so stuck in that feeling that you're not looking at what is actually around you. You're looking at what the fear is presenting itself to you. Which again goes into what I was fucking saying in the beginning. Ooh, death. Upside down. Again, this is the absolute reluctance to let things move forward. So again, like I feel like new job opportunity, new home, new everything, and that you've been wanting this and wanting it. There's Gary, and like hoping for it, wishing for it, working towards it. But then now it's coming, and you're holding on. You're not letting it die. You're not letting what you had before go to move on to the next, which is going to be a really good move for you. But you're just so busy, kind of held on to the past that you're just not letting yourself move forward. So, Chariot. Okay, there is success here. Chariot is like coming in hot. It's a fast moving and it's victory. So if you are able to let things go and grab onto these new fucking opportunities, grab onto them, victory, baby. Look at even 8 of walk away. Walk away from what you know. Like, it's almost like you're spent. It's like you had a garden. It was great. It was really fruitful. You harvested it and now there's no garden anymore, and yet you're staying there waiting for another harvest. But it's not the right time for that. Like, that part is done. That part is done, and it's time to move forward. And it will be victorious. Like, you will get there. Well, my throat chakra just did something a little bit funny. And that's always when we're not reluctant, like super fucking reluctant. And it might be because there's someone that you are afraid of leaving behind that you don't want to talk to. You don't want to tell them that. Okay, I'm going to leave that with you, though. I got to get going. It's tarot time. Not here. I'm going to my tarot group. So have a great day. Choose love, then choose love again, and be compassionate to yourself and be compassionate to others. Okay? Mwah! Bye.